Greetings, Minecrafters. We actually got it to work this time. Welcome, this is Nonsanity, and welcome to episode 13, I think, of the FTOG Feed the Beast Infinitely Involved Expert Mode server. Yeah, we had a couple false starts there, but we already have somebody in the channel. Hello, John Smith. Welcome. You're the first. And now, let's get started. Dun, 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 dun. Hard to get all the timing right. For some reason, OBS wasn't connecting to YouTube for me there for a bit, but I restarted it, and now everything seems to be okay. Alright, where we last left off for you downloaders, and for John, who's in the stream, and TDC, that dude Chaos, is also in the stream. He's second. Let's get back out of first person, or get into first person mode. Between the end of the last stream and this, I moved the whole building down, 15 blocks or so that where the glowstone ends, when it flows upwards, is high enough that I can do what I want to do on the second level here. So that should stop shortly. There it is. That's the stopping point. I can't build any higher with the glowstone, so since I wanted to use the glowstone stream, that is as high as I can go. So let me cap it off here again. And that will cut off. Yeah, there it goes. And I got 3 corners in. I'm going to do the last one now. I decided to try and hide where the glowstone starts streaming. I couldn't really get it completely under the surface of the water. I would have loved if it was strong enough to push its way through the water and come out, but the water wins. Water is a bit more aggressive. So I have to keep it completely closed off. So I use some of these blue anti-blocks to hide the starting places. And let's put some of the other ones down in here. So that's starting. Block that off. It'll now come up the other side. And then block that off. And now the source blocks will stay trapped down there. And get the other bucket. Thank you for retweeting, John. I thanked you once before, but like I said, OBS wasn't working quite right. If anybody wants to know when I start streaming, I give a warning on Twitter. But in general, it's on the weekends and sometimes on the evenings. So hello to everybody that's coming in there. Alright, well these should be going up and slotting right into their little waiting pockets. There it goes. Alright, starting glowstone is in place. I'm liking that. Now I will be putting some sort of decorations in here. Oh, not there. But in the walls. I don't know what I'm going to do quite yet. I might have information panels down here. Go away, I broke you. I broke you. Aha. So this will be the entryway where any portals or gateways or whatever we have coming in will arrive here. And above that, I want to put glass and some walkways. Let me see here. Get out some glass, the quite clear glass. I'm going to need a lot more of that. Where is the rest of that glass I cooked up? It is not here. Oh, yes, it is. There it is. Get my chisel. And I'm going to need a lot of the quite clear glass, but I also want to get, I think, thin grid or thick grid. Let's go with the thin grid first and see how that looks. Yeah, that'll be okay. That's going to be the main walkway. Go into the sort of hover mode. And then going over this way. Oh, I ran out. So yes, I'm building the new base, Neston. It's time to move out of my parents' basement. I remember when I did that. Okay, where's my wand? There we go. And then I'll use regular glass, or the clear glass, for the rest of the floor. I like it because it's clear, and when it breaks, it gives it back to you without silk touch. Because I'm still using this same bronze pick I started out with for my general purpose tool. I have to make something else, but it's actually been working pretty well. It's done very well by me. It would be nice to have silk touch all the time, but sometimes you don't want silk touch, so... Did I use up all that glass? Wow. Well, this can go back into clear glass and finish off the roof. There we go. And I'll have an elevator probably here in the middle, which I haven't built yet, so let's just break a hole. Alright. What are you guys saying here? Just watching episode 10. I was thinking about you using oil pillars to support your base. Well, I'll be using glowstone pillars to support it. I mean, you can see the blue anti-blocks, but I think it looks sort of like the water is boiling where the jets of glowstone hit. I think it's a nice effect. But now this main surface, main floor... Oh, actually, do I want to move this down? I can keep it up like that. I might mess with that a little bit more. But the next layer out here of floor, I want a lot of these now. Those are anti-blocks. I guess I don't need to carry the anti-blocks around with me right now. Okay. Now, actually, yeah, do that. This will be the floor level. The main section here elevated. 1 block. So I'll have stairs coming up here to cross the central area. I may actually have railing around some of this. What are you guys saying here? Oh, my hovel is always temporary where I start. And moving is never really a problem. The biggest problem is figuring out where I want to put everything. And I've actually been thinking about that already. So hopefully it won't be that big of a deal. Plus, I've built something like this multiple times. Actually, what I've built here, I've never built before. But it's in theme. What was that? Something shifted in the piles behind me. And we have no pets. Yeah, I've built using this same architectural look. The glowstone and these 3x3 white pillars. So I know how to put all the pieces together. I know the language I am going to be designing this base off of. But the actual sentence structure may be slightly new. Can you tell when I ended the stream last time, my daughter wanted to go to the park, so I took her to the park, and while she was playing around, I was doing a little bit of writing. So pardon the literary analogy there. It's been a while since I was working on that story. Spent almost the entire time she was playing just reading through what I wrote and changing things. I didn't even get to finish reading it. But it was getting to be after dark, so that playground was packed. There must have been at least 100 kids there. But by the time we left, there was less than a dozen. Okay, it's starting to come together. What do you got here? Moving over is going to be a nightmare. The portal gun helps. Yes, I did make one fairly I guess it was Friday. I don't remember if whether it was on camera or not. Tonk, tonk, tonk. But I needed to... Oh yeah, it was off camera because I needed to make the witch... I had to move the witch spawner to its new location, and I wanted to get some more. And the easiest way to move them right now, or the cheapest way, is using a portal gun in grabbing mode. So I did that. Now, I'm trying to remember how wide I needed everything to be. And this... I guess I should have done a little bit more designing. Let's see. Alright, the main hallways going off in each direction, I want them to be 5 wide, 6 wide, no, 7 wide. Let's convert some of these back here. So I know how far everything needs to be apart, but to make the square, how big does that square need to be? If I make the hallway 7 wide, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This isn't where they're going to be. I'm just putting down some pieces so I can eyeball it. That's a bit wide, but I think wide's fine. Go with wide. And then the pillar there is 3. And then I want the wall to be large. How many do I want there? I want a full 8? Probably want 8. That's a nice round number for a lot of the machines, especially once I get AE. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3. That's the next pillar. Okay. Yes. And that pillar will be... ran out. Do I have any more? I'm glad I got the nether... Oops. Got bad textures. Bad textures. Yep, look at that. At least they're not the staticky... Well, that one's sort of flashy. The diamond horse armor. But there's a trick when you see that. Here's the trick. Options. Resource pack done. And then wait. And it's reloading all the textures. Blame OBS, yes. I made mine shortly after Brink made his. Alright, so no more lab blocks. So let me pop back and get some more. I guess while we're here we can check on things. I haven't checked on any of this stuff since the last time I was doing stuff after the stream. That's not too bad. Got some sloth shards. Ah, there's some draconium. Draconium still uses the stone texture even when it's in the nether? That's odd. Got some overgrown netherrack. Infernal hives. Nether iridium. 2 of them. Nether peridot. Peridot. It's not a French word, I don't think, so it's peridot. Dense nether quartz and firestone. Don't pick that up. And some of the bone segments. Alright, but the one I really want is right here. Oh, good. Look at that. 29 stacks. Let's take a bunch. And last stream I went and... Oh, no, it's down here. Last stream I went and made a... whatever this thing is called. Crusher. So let's toss some of these in there. I don't know how many you can safely toss in. I guess you can toss in a lot. They seem to be going in. How many can it hold? Yeah, if they weren't being accepted by the machine, my magnet would be picking them up, I guess, so... I think this chest may need to be bigger now. Do I have another chest? I do, good. Double chest. Alright. Yeah, I moved the ender quarry to a remote part of the nether. I went up to where the gold farm is and above the nether, and then just flew several thousand blocks in a straight line and set up a quarry over there. Oh, in the process, I found a... I kept going until I was far enough away, and then I looked around in the area to find one of those gravestones sticking up through the bedrock. And I went down to look around to see what I was over, and I found... what is... that's one of the shaders. I thought it was in here. Well, I've got a porta spawner somewhere. Is it in the main pouch? Or main page? Port. I don't know where it went. That's worrisome. I had a blaze spawner. In a porta spawner. Huh. Okay. I'll have to look around for that. I'm not sure where it went. Alright, let's get some stone. Where's my table? Here it is. Yeah, my R key is still being a problem. It comes and goes. I think something got under the key, and with this, integrated keyboard for the laptop, it's hard to clean it out. If it's liquid, I'm hoping it'll evaporate, but I had a keyboard condom on it, so I've had things get spilled on my laptop before, so I use one of these silicone keyboard covers. Put the stone in there, another quartz in there. Oops. More stone. And switch most of this, a bunch of this over to be the gray laboratory block. Good enough. Alright, back to work. Well, let's check on the spawner rooms here. Well, that one's not doing anything. Has this thing gotten jammed? Oh. No, it's still running. Good. That means I've got a chest for everything that it's generated. Let me see in the hopper. Yep. Okay. How much essence do I have? Oh, it's full. Let's set it aside and make another. I should make a whole bunch of drums. Ah. Got stuck. Let's run upstairs. Which I guess I didn't need to do. And make several more drums. Let's make 3. Steel. Got lots of steel. Making 4. There we go. And hopefully I've got enough of this. Let's make 4. No, I don't. Alright. Oh, wait. Oh, look at that. I thought ahead. Nice. I could go ahead and toss some more in there. And in the hopper, toss that. No, I needed those. $16 of those. Alright, here we go. So 4 and 4, and there we go. What? I missed one. And then the steel. 4 barrels. Wish I could do the bedrockium. I could. I make 1 bedrockium drum, probably. Couldn't I? I think so. But for now, I'll just do this. That's too low. Goes here. Okay, it's going up. Anything else that needs... Oh, I could probably refill the reactors. They're probably done. Yep. Alright, well, let me do that. Then we'll get back to building. Switch clothes. Bloomf. Double check. Starting to get worn down, but yeah, I might want to change them up soon. Alright, what do I got in here? I got lots of stuff. I need to switch inventories. Where is one of these? Maybe empty? Oh, all the marble. Let's go dump that out. Did that while I was moving things around. Where'd I put the marble? Is it over here? No, where'd I put it? Must have been upstairs. Ah, yes, there it is. Okay. Take as much of that as I can. And yeah, I saw the book. I'll fix the book. There we go. Alright, now this is empty and I can stick all my project stuff in there temporarily. Actually, I can go in there too. And now I can empty this out. Was it done? No, it still had a few. Let's make some more fuel. So I got enough to make a full stack. For sure. There we go. And $19 more. I should get rid of the lead dust too. This tiny stuff clogs my system if I don't compact it. Oh, great. That was it. And the rock powder, I'm going to have to find some place to put that because I'm getting a lot of it. Okay. Put away those. The iron dust I might as well just cook up. When did I make the spawning room? That was after Friday's stream, Friday night stream. I think this is episode 13, if I count everything right. I've been counting it wrong, so... Alright, toss some more. Oh, it's already filled up here. I need a lot more of the fuel rods. So, let's put this into fuel rod making mode and make that many fuel rods. I should have put an output on this a long time ago. So these... a little bit of lag there as the server backs up. These go in here and they get filled up as fuel. So I just need a few more and I can start one of the reactors going again. So I've got 22. Yep, 22. 23, 24. 3 more. Hello, Marco Roma. What is this about? This is Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode on a server, the FTOG server. And I'm just taking a break from building the new base to top off one of my reactors. And then I'll top off the other one a little bit later. Where'd those go? There they are. Toss those in. Alright. Toss these in here. 54 plutonium pieces. Not bad. Let's get out my secure cases. Whoops. Alright, that is full. I'm going to have to compress some of that down. Over here. Well, I've got a lot. I really need to make a lot more of the fuel cells. Oh, and it looks I've got almost a full set here. Let's so I can start up the other reactor here with just one more. And there we go. Start the other reactor. Still haven't brought myself to go ahead and repair the broken one. The reactor I broke. I don't know. I think the hazmat stuff is just taking damage because I've been running around. I don't think it's the radiation that does it. Well, it could be. It could very well be, I guess. That would be an interesting... Not that one. It doesn't really make any sense, really, but... And now because I'm running out of room... Let's compress the rest of this uranium into blocks. And I could put the last two in here, and these, now that they are safe to handle, can go into my main box. I have a lot of this basic uranium. Unfortunately, it's completely useless. I mean, this uranium-238, I can use it to make reactant dynamos, but I don't really need those. It only makes the MOX with the plutonium. I don't really know if making MOX is at all useful for me. Because it takes plutonium to make the MOX, and then the MOX depleted, let's see, depleted, that's the uranium. This is the depleted MOX, which can be, I can pull the 3 plutonium out, and I get 1 tiny pile. It basically lets me get 1 tiny pile more, which I guess adds up. So I get the plutonium back that I used to make it, plus 1 more tiny pile. But it's running a whole nother session. I mean, it really, as long as I still have uranium, there's no reason to run the MOX. I don't think. I can't see any reason to. But I'm keeping some of my plutonium just around in case, I decide to use it for that. All right. Put some more of these in here. And I'm going to tell it to make another stack of them. I'll come back and deal with that later. I think that's good enough for now. Let's put this away and switch back out to safety, normal close. I'm all clean. All right. Anything else you're saying here? Radiation makes no damage. You must be attacked or fall down or break for wearing for it. Yeah, damn it. That's what I thought. Seemed unlikely the radiation would cause it to be damaged. Oh wait, I've got marble down here too. Let's put it all in the same place. All right, back down we go. This is still doing its thing. Both reactors are running. Oh, how much more iridium do I have? 8. That's doing pretty good. So now I've got 29. 29. And how is this doing? It's chugging along. All right, back to building. Oh, wait. Is this... Alright, it's behaving. I gotta keep checking it because there's that bug. When this line is off and that's still running, but it's correct right now. So let's get out my stuff here. And head back, whoa, to the new base. Alright, so that's north. Whoa, whoa, there's no glass there. I missed a spot. It's so hard to see. I didn't realize I had forgotten a section. Well, I still have it, so let's remedy that before someone breaks a leg and I get sued. Those Minecraft lawyers. Alright, there we go. So I was laying out where the pillars would be. So let me turn this into enameled wall. Whoop, froze. There we go. Okay. So this would be like that. And then so there'd be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then that would be the start of the next pillar. These aren't where they're going to be. I'm just laying out the distances. Yes. Now, if I want that to line up here, then for that to line up here, so I need to make it move at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So this has to move back 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that... Oh, wait. No, here. That looks about right. So let me start the pillar. That is where it'll actually be. Whoop. Hole. Yes. What are you saying here? Word. Yes, Caden. No, my insolence is more than you can afford. What is that tool? This one that I have in my hand here? That is the magic wand, the builder's wand from Extra Utilities. Don't leave home without it. It is so nice for building, especially building big like this. That can go away. So can all this. Rain. Hope somebody sleeps. Otherwise I'll have to get out my backpack, my sleeping bag. Sleeping bag it is. Dun dun. Since I don't have a roof yet. There we go. So this is here. And then we have 8. Let's count this over. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the next pillar is right here. Yes. Get out the wand again. Now, how tall do I want these? I think I want them a little bit taller. Which of those is better? I think the slightly lower is better. Just my aesthetic eye likes the slightly lower one. Seems to be more in proportion. What? I hear slime, but I don't see him. I don't see him on the map either. Okay. Let's see. Super Builder's Wand is probably available. It doesn't seem to have a recipe like this one does, but I'm not sure if it shows up as a recipe normally. But I'd have to go and do the giant siege in the end, and I don't think anybody's gone back to kill the Ender Dragon yet. We're going to have to be doing that soon. Let's see. What's your way? Is that a question to me? Let's see. I want to put... Let's go ahead and put a horizontal piece here. See how that looks. Yeah, I think that's going to be all right. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got to make sure all this is going to line up. See if I did my calculations right. Go away. 1, 2, 3. One too many. One too many hits with a snake. Is that even? So that comes to here, and this one comes to here. Yes, good. I like it when things even out. I love it when a plan comes together. How does that look? Not sure about this. I'm going to have to change that. But that's looking good. Now these will be walls, and I can have banks of machines and or displays here. There's going to be 4 more corners like that, and then the hallways going down in between. A moment. Needed to cough. Can't tell if the cold is getting better or worse. John, I mean, YouTube does have mods. I could appoint people to be moderators, but I get some enjoyment out of seeing and ignoring any trolls. You guys can ignore them too. But just let them be in the history, and I can go back and look at it later and laugh at them. Just ignore them, John. Just ignore them. When they're talking into a void, it looks very pathetic. So, I just leave them be and laugh and laugh. They have a purpose, and that purpose is humor. Alright, let's do this one here. So, it's right at the end. Right at the end. So right here. Yep. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. And I'll probably hollow these out just to save materials, and because then I can run cabling up through them if I need to. Oops, not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Is that the way I want it? Because once these walls are in, let me look at this. Yeah, that's okay. I like that. I like that. Do I actually want to make it... Ooh. I actually really like that. That looks cool. Which means I'd probably do the same thing on this side. But then I don't have a full 8 spaces in between. I only have 6. And I want 8. That's square now, which is interesting. But if I do that... I'd have to back it up 2 spaces to get those 2 back. Let me try it over here. Then I'll have to tear down one of them. That's the problem. But then I'll know for sure which way I like it. And I can compare directly, which is a good thing. Alright, so this is the row where that starts. No, it's back 2. So here, 1, 2, 3. And then extend this out 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. There we go. And this would be the corner one. I extended this a little too far. Hello, Falcon Dances. Falcon Dances. Hello to everybody else, too. If I don't say hello to everybody, sorry, I'm seeing you. 2, 3, 4. I'd rather respond to your comments and questions than your hellos, since that's probably more important to you guys. I think I like that better. Is that lined up? That doesn't look lined up. That is not lined up. No. Oh, yeah, of course. Because it's got to be 2 longer. Ugh. I didn't make this long too wide. I forgot to move it back. Yeah, because these aren't 8 now. They're going to be 10. Like that. Oops. I almost disconnected there. Alright. Oh, come on. There we go. This is where it goes. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Men at work. What was my count? I lost my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now here is where the next pillar is. Which should still line up with this one. Good. Good, good. That lines up. Yeah, this one's a little too close. That one gives you more room. That looks more spacious, doesn't it, as a floor plan? Where this one just looks a little tight. This is definitely the way to go. All right, so let's raise these up. Whoops. I may need to adjust their height now that I've moved them around. Now do the top horizontal. My building technique is to design a vertical and a horizontal, and then play with those. And in this case, the main vertical is just these 3x3 columns, but the other aspect of the vertical is these gaps between them with the glowstone flowing up, which I'm not doing in this corner because this is where the machines are going to go. Not room for the glowstone here as well. So that is now no longer square, but I like it. Do I want to make it square? The square has a certain aesthetic to it I like. Let's see, how big are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It only needs one more. So let's go ahead and raise it one more. That's just out of range, of course. There we go. Now that should be a square. It is. I like that. All right, we're getting the scales right. Getting the scale right is important. Nope, too high. How's my suit doing for power? Wow, look at that. It's barely even. All the flying I've been doing, and it's... did it again. And it's barely even registered on my suit's power. I do like the quantum suit. I always have. Ever since the first time I donned one. Did I run out? Whew, yeah, this build is going to use so many lab blocks. You have no idea. That's why I had to do a quarry in the nether to get all these materials. It's either that or do bees, and this was just faster. Control builders one of the places blocks vertically. Now control seems to disable it. Though you look at that, this one is reaching down diagonally. Control seems to disable the diagonal. Oh, and that seems to disable... Oh, let's look over here. Ah! That's nice. That's cool. Thank you. That's a good tip. Tablet keyboards. Yeah. Actually, I do all my writing on my iPad. I don't know. For some reason, I like doing writing, novel, story writing on an iPad. It's just more fun that way. I don't feel like I'm sitting at a computer doing work, which is usually, I'm either doing work or I'm playing a game when I'm at a computer. See, look at all this light from the glowstone. That's natural light there. No torches. Unfortunately, I won't have the glowstone here. Unless, I've never tried running a channel up the inside of one of these with glass. Let's see. How would that look? Let's, just out of curiosity, what would that look like? That's actually not bad. I could run glowstone up the center of some of these columns and then glass it over. Oops. Mainly these. These could have glowstone running up with windows. That'd be interesting. Alright, well this one needs to move now. I'm going to get out my hammer. Let's make this go a little faster. Has to move back 2. Come on, turn off. There we go. And now you just come down like this. I am reading comments and the chat. I just miss a lot because I'm also playing a game. Good night, Caden. Glowstone running in on the either side of the corners. Load up the center. Yeah, I don't want it in the corners, then it might spill out a little bit too much. The name of the stream is very misleading. Oh, it still says 7, doesn't it? Let me see if I can fix that real quick here. 1 second. I think it's now 13, so don't know if it lets me change it in mid-stream, but if so, that should have done it, I hope. Let me know if that changes for you. Yeah, I gotta finish breaking down this. And actually, this has to come down too. Well, actually, this one does. Hey, morning. I don't have any more of the floors. I chiseled them all. Okay. Is that right? That is not right. I guess these aren't right either. Whoop. So So I do need to take all this down. Because to make that line up, yes. Alright, let's do this in hover mode. Seems to be the right size. A little bit more. Okay. About the game modpacks blocks. Bye, Germex. You're probably already gone. Alright, change me, load of the page. Alright, good. Alright, Ethan, enjoy the old part. Because it's got the downloads, you don't have to be here for the live unless you want to be interactive in some way. That's what she said jokes, huh? Okay. Now for the bottom part. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Should be the same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Expand out the floor. Alright, still have to do this side. And it needs some extra height. That's it. Let's try that control trick now. Oh, very nice. Even happens to make it the right size. Just because this wand only does 9 at a time, and that's how many I needed. Do the same here. Control click. I'm out. I am out. 1, 2, 3. I guess I'll just go back and get better supplies. How's everything doing here? I can look in here, but I can't touch anything. 56. Good, I got lots more of these. But that's not where it's lacking. Let me put some more fuel in. Good, good. I wish I could color these. Maybe you can. Nope. Get another stack of enriched uranium. And switch back. I know I'm going to die of radiation poisoning at some point. At some point, I'm going to make a mistake. Extra 500 YouTube subs since you started joining. Am I up to 6,000? Because I was at over 5,500 at some point. Lighthouses only with light glitches using half slabs. Please congratulate my best friend on Twitter. He got engaged. Quadrat U. Congratulations. I remember when I got engaged. I had Mickey Mouse's help. Waving hello, hi, welcome. Depends on your perspective. And if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. 5735. So I've gotten a few more since I last looked. I have noticed that these streams have not been as popular as the regular series. So at the end of all this, this series, I may go back to doing the non-streams, where I can, make it a little bit more clean, get the timing under control. Doing okay here. Yep. How's the quartz coming over here in the crusher? Nice. I'm set for quartz. Oh, I need... There we go. Let's whip up some more laboratory blocks. Can hear all the machinery in the background making iridium for me. There we go. I always get too much of the quartz. Looks like I've got some of the extra canisters. I can put them back in this chest. Don't need to carry them around. Alright. Back to the base. Yep, I think we're getting there. I'm going to lay out a little bit more of the basic structure of the place. Oh, I need to chisel. I may set up the auto chiseler so that it makes these for me, but it doesn't take that long to do this by hand. So I'll do some of them as floor. Okay. Oop, that went horizontal. Dun, 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 dun. I think they're waiting for his head. Head? What are you guys talking about? Infinity Expert Skyblock coming? The Skyblock is, I hear, coming, but I'm not as interested in that. I like the more free form. Here's a world, go. Here's some recipes. Here's a world, go do stuff. Thank you, Leon, for loving my channel. And I'm sure you hit like on every single video. In your storage tablet, yeah, putting all that quartz in there probably packed it up a bit. I don't normally keep a lot of something like that. It's over a row. I will have to clean it out. I actually have too much quartz now. All right. Oh, missed a spot. There we go. Alright, there's 2 sections. I guess I'll finish the pattern over here. And then I will move outwards, just doing base outlines like this section here. Just the bottom, not building all the way up necessarily. Maybe some of it just to see how it looks. Alright, so lining up with this one, here is where the pillar is. Yes, yes. I'm going to do something underneath later on, but for now I'm just keeping it, only making what I can actually see. And then we can just go straight across here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. That lining up, that is right on the diagonal. Good. And then that can go a little bit farther. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3. There's the pillar. Building by the numbers. A little cough there. Just start with a skyblock. Yeah, but where do you... With a skyblock, you don't have ores. Normally with a skyblock, you have the HQM book that gives you rewards, but all the stuff that it can't be giving you, then where does all that stuff come from? The stuff you can't get without an actual ground underneath you. That's what I wonder. Maybe they've come up with something new to fill in the gap, but I haven't investigated. Spending all my time doing stuff here. All right, line up. And this is where the pillar goes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1, 2, 3 for the pillar. See, the design that I did this for, I didn't count, but that's okay, I'll figure it out. This central area was designed to be the center point of the base where I can examine all of my supplies, inspect all of the machines. Well, not all the machines, but some of the ones that are just sort of present a pretty face. Will all be embedded in these walls. So I can see, quantities of things with AE2 displays, the monitors, fluid levels, maybe even some computer screens. So standing here, you can turn around and see the current status of the whole base. So that'd be fun. And these walls do not actually touch the ceiling. These are free floating walls. And then there's an L-shaped section behind where I can hide other machines and all the wiring for the stuff in the walls. And those are the main work areas. Those four main work areas where I can plant all the machines just wherever I need to on the floor. Then these central areas will be hallways with sloping ramps down to the outer ring, which will start about here. The outer ring will have blood magic on one side and Botania and Thaumcraft on the other, perhaps. Farms, mob grinders. Those will be all the outer chambers. And then in the corners, I might have more stuff in the corners, or I might just have towers up with things higher up and higher platforms. I haven't quite decided on that yet. That's a new feature that I haven't laid out before. But let's go ahead and just elevate these so I can tell them apart from the horizontals. And over here. I hit far away from... I don't want it to spill on... If I hit in the middle, it'll probably spill out here, but if I hit in this back one, it should stay just in this 9. Alright, so there's that. And now let's work out how far back I need this to go. Let me make something here. Get out a crafting table. Oop. Just going to put it right here. I want to make a carpenter or carpenter's collapsible block. I think I've got some carpenter's blocks. I guess I don't. I got a lot of fences in here I got to get rid of. Alright, so sticks and wood. That recipe has not changed, at least. And thankfully I've got a lot of... don't have a lot of sticks. I used them all up, I guess. Alright, well, let's make a bunch, at least. And now all together gets the collapsible blocks. Alright, now I guess go into hover mode here. Why won't it let me place that? That's weird. Alright, well, let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. And then go down one more. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get the collapsible blocks. Now let's see, it should... yep, there it goes. Perfect. I don't have to pound on it. That's a nice long 2-slope ramp. It really helps when there's nothing on either side when you place these things. So let's get out the wand. And I should be able to... Oh, no, it's sloping down. Don't want it to do that. It's going to do the same thing. Yeah. Okay, I remember. I think I'm remembering. I have to do the same thing I did before, but with a gap here. Switch. Okay, turn that off. So again, with the carpenter's blocks, these things can be very difficult to work with. Oh, did that work? Yes, okay. Yes, good. Now, if I fill in the gap between them, oops, to make some more floor tiles. Now if I fill this in, like that, why are those different? Looks like it angled a little bit too much right here. Oh. Yep. It went down one too fast. That's why it sort of slopes a little differently down here. See, that one has to come out a little bit more. All right. Still, I may just be able to do this. Good. All right, I don't have to cut it up in between. Oop. There. And now down. Now I can fill in between, and it should be just fine. There are some tricks to using these things. I was pounding every one of these by hand when I first started making these ramps on the first base, and then accidentally discovered that if you do it the right way, they will automatically take on the shapes that you need. Very good. What are you guys saying here? Storage access thing. Oh, RF tools. Yes, yes. Let's go ahead and make the next row. Too far. And I'm going to need to make some more sticks and planks, probably. Whoa. Okay, there we go. The one problem with RF tools is that it's rather touchy with low TPS rates, which I don't think it is. Oh, it is. It's quite low. What's going on? It's all the overworld. The nether and the mining age are minimal. Those are probably just quarries running. Something serious is going on here in the overworld. I don't think I've ever seen this number that high. I still don't know what these three columns are, E, T, E, and C. I'm assuming this is entities, tile entities, and C. What would C be? These would be creatures and mobs and stuff. And these are like machines doing things. I don't know what C was. Not sure. So let's do... Oh, Brink died of radiation. I knew that it was going to happen to us. It'll happen to me too, I'm sure. Duck Farmer plays taps. I was just telling the streamers R. That's gonna happen to me eventually. And more. And more. Miss Some, what are you working on? Hello, Tag Howard. I am working on the new base. That's weird. Oh, I guess I'd put it upside down. Tag Howard, every time I see your name, I think of Todd Howard. At Bethesda Soft. Bethesda Game Studios. But you would not be him. He would not be watching me play Minecraft. There we go. Nice, clean ramp. Fun family things. Took my daughter to the park. She played until the sun went down, and I worked on a story on my iPad at a park bench in a gazebo. She was saying it's warm and she doesn't need a coat. I made her take a coat. She didn't use it, though. I was getting cold, but then I was sitting still. She was running around. So there, I went to the wrong spot. Looks good. Now the question is, do I want to do the same structure with this going straight out like this? Let's see, where did I start the ramp? I started it 2 blocks in. So I do the same over here. The pillar will be in that spot. So there the ramp comes down. Now I can either extend the ramp over one, which I think what I had done before. Let's see how that looks. Let's extend out this. See if the ramp will behave. Nope. That's probably this interfering. Unfortunately, I messed up this. Will this fix it? Yes, okay. Extend out. No, what's going on here? Why did that mess things up? Maybe it was this. Like I said, it really helps to lay these before you put down anything else that goes around them. Okay. And then I can cut away that one. And then patch this over here. Good. So I like somehow the way that those angles sort of go as you're looking down the hallway there. You're not used to seeing angles like that in Second Life, in Minecraft. This is the price of it being pretty. Chiseled cobblestone. No, I don't do cobblestone. I'll do chiseled dirt first. Okay, there. Come on. There we go. Looks like I've got enough. I like that it doesn't matter the order you place them. It's already looked around and figured out what the slope of each piece should be. Okay. Fill that in. And then extend this out. See, what was this? Okay. Right here is the corner. Run back up, take a look. Yeah, that looks good. Very good. Yeah, it makes the straight line of lab blocks look like they're not straight. Neston, you're right. That's gives it some new angles. I really like these low slopes. I wish there was a little bit more smooth walking up. You bounce a little bit. They're like really tiny steps, really, but still, it's all right. And then we transition back to a regular floor down here. Now that, oh wait, that's different. Here I have it 2. Down here I have it just 1. I want to make it match. So this is going to expand out. And I have to cut off the end. Like that. Yep. Go away. I do need to get myself a drill. If you guys would rather me switch to crafting things, I guess I could try and crafting the electric drill. That looks nice. And of course I can apply textures to these. I won't do it quite yet, so I'm going to rip up some of these and lay down like some of these. Exactly where, I'm not sure, but probably something like this. Let's give it a try. See how it looks. Like that. More. Please, can I have some more? Yeah, looks good. I might play with that a bit more. Am I going to use a builder to recreate each ramp, or will it not work? I doubt it works well with the collapsible blocks, because as you saw, how these things get placed depends on the order they're placed and what the blocks around them are like. I'd rather not have to use the hammer, Neston. Yeah, I'm a coder too, Neston. I know how it is. Making actual diagonals in Minecraft is not a natural thing. It's a whole lot easier to make it just make the bounding box a rectangle than to start adding slopes. The builder, like I said, yeah, the builder won't help with the ramp, but it could help with some of the other elements of the place, I suppose. That was not a good English accent I did, John Smith, I'm sure. I've never worked on an English accent that was clean. And I actually worked at the Renaissance Festival that's local to us back many years ago. I worked in the fruit and ice cream booth. I worked in the back, but every now and then I would get up to the front and I'd say, fruit and ice cream, get your fruit and ice cream here, get it while it's hot. Which is horrible. But I can't do it any other way than that, because that's the way I did it at the time. I haven't even made have I made the hammer? I don't think I've made the carpenter's hammer. I will need it eventually. Yeah, I haven't made it yet. So that's something. I did this without the hammer at all. I do have a hammer for mining from Tinker's Construct Brant. I've got it in here. Where is it? No, I'm holding it. There it is. My Enderium hammer. It's got a lot of stuff on it. Emerald, Silk Touch, Redstone, the Flux so I can charge it up. Yeah, this build doesn't have a lot of microblocks. I might come back and add some. I wonder how they look. Let's see. How do lab blocks look microblocked? Because I think when I was building this last time, they couldn't be microblocked yet. But now they can be. So let's take a look at some of the pieces. Let's see what happens if I just start sticking some on here. I'll have to play around with that. I might be able to do something decorative using the microblocks. Definitely. I'll have to decide what I want to do. They definitely work, which is nice. Actually, I can use them for stairs. Like this. Yeah. Nice recessed stairs. And then I can use them for other decorative purposes too. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go with some panels here. I'll do that down below too. That's nice. Do wish they smoothed their texture over, but I can still do something with that. Oh, I see what you mean, John. No, I know that there's lots of different English accents. Didn't know you were English. I've watched plenty of British television on and off over the years. Blue lab block strips vertically in the corners. Well, I will be going with the blue and yellow motif, which actually windows give me blue right there. Actually, I'm going to make those windows because that looks cool. The blue shining through down there. Even though I want those to be gates. And if they're not being used, I'll just leave them as glass so that the ocean blue shines through. I'll find other places to put windows, mostly around the outer edges. As far as strips, I might use anti-blocks. I will have blue glass for the ceiling when I eventually get to one. Only the ones that are animated like the Futura ones break the texture. Triangly. You might have heard it from Thorgal streams. Okay. Well, hello, X-Brant, now triangly. Chiseled glowstone for the center one. Chiseled glowstone for the center one. For the center one, what? Over in the center, in the corners there? Yeah, I will need some light over there. I mean, if I run liquid glowstone up through the center of these columns... Let's go ahead and hollow this one out. If I put glass here with the liquid glowstone flowing up the center. Let's see. That would be nice. The yellow glow coming out of there. Breaks it up a little bit. You could also put blue or yellow glowstone posts on either side of the center corners. Well, I'm going to try and use the liquid glowstone as much as possible for lighting, because it's unusual. I don't know, that seems like, even though it would be uneven, it just seems like this should be open down here. Because then it fits better with the gap of that square. It's the same height. But then the top looks a little odd. Well, I guess if I put some sort of edging up here... Ooh, what if I did that? Nope. Fail on that one. That's a different look than I've ever done before. Makes it look like an eyelash. Not sure if I like that. I mean, it has some nice shading up there in an unexpected way. It doesn't completely fix the fact that that is not centered anymore. But still, it is lined up properly with the square. A lot of microblocks have never caused performance issues for me, real cool guy. You should see the unabridged clock tower that I built in Spawn Town. Unabridged. In the other series, which I haven't been back to in a while. It's been sort of dead there lately. I do have half an episode, so I'll probably eventually finish that one up. Blue or yellow or glowstone is what you meant, yeah. Alright, well, I don't think I want to use these. They're sort of neat, but at the same time, I don't like them. I guess I can live with that being a little higher at the top. Looks better like that now that I've taken away the eyelash. Let's do the same over here and see how it looks. Hollow out the center. Yeah, I like that. I can go with that. You don't want everything to be always centered. I'm glad you like the clock tower, Jinxed. Or I should say, glad you think that it's awesome. I may not mean you like it, but you think it's awesome. Is that a possibility? I don't know. Maybe it is. Could be cool running all the way across like a lattice. What, the eyelash stuff, TDC? Expert mode. It's time consuming, and most of the guys are here. Yeah. We are mostly here. And it's always fun when you start a new pack, I gotta say. And I was sort of running out of steam on Unabridged. There's still some things to do. I mean, I could probably get one more episode out for sure, because I've got half of it recorded. And that half has my daughter in it. She joins me as co-host. I don't know if any of you have seen the Peanuts movie, but with this jetpack, I really feel like Woodstock. The way Woodstock flies. And even the splat even sounds a little bit like Woodstock hitting the ground. Yeah, that works. I think it'll look even better with liquid glowstone flowing through there. Or I could get a blue liquid. What's this? Cobalt or plutonium? Plutonium, I think. Run liquid plutonium down the chambers there. That'd be cool. Oh, I need some food. Let's get some plutonium. Where's my food? Is one going to be enough? Oh, yeah. I have well, no, wait, I don't have plutonium. I have cyanite. What does cyanite look like? And that's a little bit too cyan. I'd have to make a, what is it, from big reactors? Big R Reactor is the reprocessor. Ooh, that's expensive. It takes a pellet of RTG fuel. Reactor casings, pistons. I might make one of those before I go to bed and let it run and get some plutonium dust. Unless you want to see me make that now. Should we switch over to crafting things and put a hold on doing more building? How did this come out uneven? Did I leave? Oh, I was using some of them. Wasn't I? Let's go ahead and chisel that back. Still no Primus videos on YouTube. Well, the Primus is sort of waiting for the next version of Minecraft to have a good pack that we'll start on. It'll probably be started after this one starts to die down a little bit. Or enough people get together to say, hey, let's do this now. And then we'll all say, okay. Yeah, it'd be awful if I die from hungry. If hungry invades, then, yeah. I do have double life. I could also work on making the triple. Let's see, the heart canisters, the yellow, just the golden apples, the jeweled apples. I think I got everything I need to make another row. Let's see here. How many diamonds does that take? 40. I could probably give up 40 because I have a lot of diamond ore down there waiting to be processed. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get myself some more. I got plenty of gold. I processed a lot of gold. So there's those. And then there's those. I need aluminum. 40. Good. I also have more aluminum waiting for me. What else do I need? I need the necrotic bones. Do I have enough of those? I only have 4. No, okay, I only need 10. So that's enough. And apples, got apples. And this is blocks of gold, so I need 80 blocks of gold. I think I can do that, actually. Look at this. I need to clean up my inventory first. Where's my pouch? Let's put all these away. Put the wand away. Alright, let's get some gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll give me a whole stack of blocks. So yeah, I got plenty. And this is a worthwhile cause. My safety. Alright, so 40 of those. The rest of these can go into storage. And then the apples. I still need the apples. I need 80 apples. Where's my... I had apples. I had a whole thing of apples. Is it still up by the farm? Because remember I ran... Oh yeah, there they are. I never brought these in. Did I crush? No, good. So I want... There we go. 60 and 20. Let's whip this up. So, 40... Oh no, I only need 10. What am I doing? I have way too many of these. So I need 10 of the diamond. Yeah, I need 40 of the diamonds. Only need 10 of the apples. And then 40 of these. Oh, no, wait. I need 80 of those. Yeah, let me go get some more. Still worth it. I'll just get it all. Let's see, what are you guys doing? Green one craftable on expert mode. It is. I can't do it yet, but it is. So if I do this, and then I do recipe like that. Good, okay. That does work. It figures out what table I'm crafting on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I need the 10 canisters, 10 of these, 10 of these, 10 of these. Alright, make those. And the yellow hearts. There we go. Alright, good. Load up my health more. Oh. Those apples are not supposed to be on that tab. They're supposed to be on this tab. Glider just disappeared in mid-flight. I guess he wore it out. Who has presses? Alright, Grok's got him. I'm sure TDC knows where Grok's presses are. I don't know where are mine. I think they're in my inventory here. Yep, there they are. I've got an extra logic. What are you guys saying here? A lot of neat mods on 1.8 like Intangible. Not so many tech mods that I've seen so far, though. Thaumcraft 5 is a completely different beast as well, while still being familiar to Thaum 4. What you need is an auto processor and or doubling, tripling, or quadrupling. Nest and I do doubling and tripling. Well, I do doubling in the smeltery. I don't think there's a tripling. Not for everything. Some things, yes. Like using a cinnabar here in the induction smelter can triple. I do that for the important stuff because I don't have a endless supply yet of cinnabar. Taskumi is tired. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to end the stream here shortly. Try and keep these to 2 hours. Get up and stretch my legs. Probably go to bed soon. What time is it here? Oh yeah, it's after midnight. Alright, well, let me go take a look at the base again just to see it. So we've got the entryway here, which I'm thinking, I don't like the way this connects straight up to that. I'm not liking that. I may have to change that. Something has to be there, or the glowstone will spill out onto the roof. Like that. Which isn't horrible, but that's not what I was going... Well, that's not what I was going for. It looks a bit messy, like that. Cool, but not what I wanted. So, what if I put... Where did my bag go? Always be willing to try out new ideas. So what if... Like that. Need to make one more. Where's my... There we go. Nope. Nope. Where'd that one go? Right here. That's better. I like that. That looks bad. That looks better. Wouldn't you agree? There's no 5X mechanism in this pack. But then everybody would have to add it. I mean, we don't even want to change the configs unduly. We want people who are watching us to be able to play the same pack just by downloading it. Oh, so much better. Especially with the line of the glass. Just sort of adds that little extra touch. I wonder if it also looks good with down here. I think it does. Makes it more like a window. It's nice to be able to use microblocks with these. I never had that ability last time I was building this base. Swamp does survival on FTP Infinity Evolved Expert Mode. Really expanded my base, more mining and doing my efficient IC2 reactor. Actually, I'm still single player mode because no internet connection. Yeah, I'm not using my IC2 reactors for power. I'm doing them just to create the plutonium. I wanted to make the plutonium as fast as possible. Which means since it takes the same amount no matter how you have it arranged. Same amount of time, that is. Having as much uranium in there as possible is what I was going for. And that checkerboard pattern, which is very stable, is the best I could find. Yep, I'm liking that. Much cleaner. Much cleaner. And when I'm doing the building here in Minecraft, and it's the same when I'm doing like writing, creative writing, I just keep going back and looking at it again and again and again. And if I think, hey, I have something that I might be able to do to make that better, I give it a try. If I like it, I go with it. And then up here, I can also do the posts like I was doing. I'll have to make more. Yeah, that looks a lot neater down there now. And these look nice. Well, those don't, but these do. Even without any glowstone in there, it has a nice depth to it. But without the glowstone in there, or the plutonium, I guess it'll be just a little odd. But plutonium flowing in there, maybe with glass, because plutonium would probably hurt you when you touched it. I have never messed around with liquid plutonium on the in the world. Yeah. There's going to be a lot more streams of gold coming down. Oh, yeah, that's right. These. Oh, I forgot about that. I guess I'll keep these solid, and I'll do the doubles over here. Yeah, let's go into hover. So this is the floor. And then right here, here's the next tower. Did I run out? Oh yeah, because I didn't... It's all in here. So this is going to be another tower. Is that the right place? I think so. And the glowstone runs up the back. Yep, that's where it goes. So just like down below, in the lower section here, I put two columns next to each other with a 2-block gap between them and run the glowstone up. Here, instead of running up the middle, it runs up the back. That way there are these recessed horizontal pieces here and there, separating and adding some interest to the structure. Another cough. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, I think it's time to wrap the stream up. Gotten a lot done. I will probably be doing some more layout of the rest of the shape of this base, just like I've got going here. Lay out these structures and trace out all the rooms and walls where they'll go. And then more building. Lots more building. So, time to play the outro music. Ooh, might be a little loud. Sorry. Yeah, that might have been a bit loud. Very sorry about that. Base is starting to take shape. I'm liking it. I'm feeling at home because it's very similar to where I've been before. But it's new and it's a little bit bigger and it's got some nice new features coming, I think. Be good to move in. So, this is Nonsanity signing out. Take care. Be good. See you next time.